because I do think that, for one, overpower needs to be taken care of as much as possible. And then
I mean,
two,
you've had to dealt with that a few times with me, right? I think
yeah, right?
your memory's quite familiar with that one. Damn, like
Exactly.
take 16 damage and get concussed. It's like, what the hell is this? It's like some type of ultimate.
I mean, it's basically that.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah. And
But
sometimes you could potentially swing for 3. But yeah,
right.
that's pretty bad if you.
I think the other thing is like if I have it twice as wild in my starting hand, I'm not gonna like because I like you. I like to hold on to my dice manipulators until very late in the
But
game.
here's another thing. It's not okay. So remember, I said like I believe. Okay, maybe other people have different opinions, but I believe he has one of the best ultimates in the whole game. So just holding on to your dice manipulation to stop me from getting my ultimate, that's a strategy in
Mhm.
itself, right? Because
Exactly.
if you were to, we both procced off our ultimates this game. Whose
Right.
ultimate had a bigger impact, yours or mine?
Yours. I mean, my ultimate isn't that great.
Well, it's
Well, I
not
don't know. I
bad.
should
I
say
wouldn't
that.
say Lockheed's
It's,
ultimate is bad,
right.
but definitely, you're right. I mean,
It's
it's not
on
even.
like your dice mods. Like, I mean, you could tip it into like where it's not 2 damage on one, and instead you gain 2 C. I mean, that's using a dice manipulator. But all I'm saying is that it's got a base of 10 damage, but it could negate also a big return damage. So it's got potential, but it's not as consistent as what Barbarians does.
Yeah. Uh, all right. Are we rolling for cut?
Oh yeah, we can. That's fine.
7, 8.
8.
Oh wow.
8 is great. 8.
Okay. Okay, man. Great. I'll have to contact that lady. Yeah, open it up. Don't damage it though.
Don't you dare.
Yeah, I got a 3 for the roll
Oh
off.
shit. 4. Okay.
All right. Oh, please don't get another ultimate round 1. Okay, here we go. Oh man.
3. All right. So this is kind of more or less what I'm used to with Loki starting off. I mean, it's not a bad starting hand, but it does give me one of my upgrades that I enjoy playing. So I am going to sell Mockery,
Okay.
and I am going to upgrade my small straight. And
Ooh,
that essentially just
nice.
becomes the equivalent of most players' large straight.
Yeah, Vex does 9 defendable with a Begatrix, which could be like 11 if.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, man. Good
All
luck.
right, let's go. Same to you. Good luck, sir. Oh, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there we go.
You already
We
have a
have
Vex. All right, you got it, my
the
friend.
all
You got
right.
it.
Will be a bag of tricks for me. So that's the one thing. It's not a bag of tricks for you, but it's a delta of 11 because I could
Oh,
potentially heal
got it. Got it. Got
for
it.
2.
All right. So it's defendable. So I can thick skin. I roll 3 die. I heal 2 heart. Heal for 2 on hearts. All right. Yeah. Awesome. I can show that to all my friends. Yep. Okay. Healing for
Oh,
4.
dirty.
So your original damage was 9, 8, 7, 6. So I go down to 45.
Mhm. And second main, I'm going to go ahead and sell my bye-bye because there is 0 point in having any
Yeah.
kind of
That's the
status
thing about the
removal. So,
barbarian. I notice when I'm playing players, they're always selling what status is. Bye bye.
and I'll pass.
All right, gain CP. Draw card.
Shit, where's my phone?
I'm gonna sell overpowered. Go
All
to
right.
4. And let's roll.
Is there no overpower 3?
When you what do you mean?
Like a level 3 overpower upgrade?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, like you might say, oh, but isn't that a great? So the upgrade just makes it easier to concuss. It doesn't increase the damage. So
Okay. It gives you an extra ability and
I
easier
feel
concuss, I
the
guess.
way I like to use overpower is when I have a dice manipulator, like really focus on that. And if I roll
Yeah.
low, I manipulate it and I get the concuss anyways with high damage. So, why waste 2 CP? I mean, and the war cry is it's not that great. I mean,
Oh
it's
yeah.
not
You've
terrible.
told me about your feelings on Warcry.
Well, no. I mean, okay, offense roll.
I know you don't hate it,
Uh,
but you do kind of hate it.
yeah. So I've got a 3, 4, 5. I guess I could try for the reckless.
You got a Warcry.
Yeah. Uh, roll these again. Nope. So now I think I'm just going to go for the smack. Oh,
Are you kidding me?
oh, I got the overpowered. Okay,
Wow.
third roll unless you want to manipulate it.
I really don't, but I'm going to.
Okay.
Man, I really don't. Um, no, I won't. I'll let you roll.
All right, lock in overpower. So I'll just read it for new people watching these videos. So overpower, roll 3, then deal damage equal to the total roll value. If I get 14 or up, I inflict concuss. And that's just the roll value. I would inflict that immediately. Okay. All right. Let's go. Wow. That
Jesus.
is yeah, that's a big one. That's 15 damage defendable. Unless you could still play something to mess these a die up or whatever. Are you yeah, any response to my die.
No, then you're done. I'll
Okay.
just roll mine. Oop.
All
Get
right.
back here.
So you
Well,
have defendable.
tip the scale.
Oh, you do get a concuss too, by the way.
Okay. Um, 15.
Uh yes, 15 damage.
Hmm. All right. I'll gain a bag of tricks. I'll take 15. Puts me at 35.
Uh main phase. But you see how like I'm gonna end my face here, but you see how like even if I played this upgrade, it wouldn't have done nothing because I already
Right.
got so. But
You
the way
all
I
I did was
counter
buff
it is I
it.
hold dice manipulation in case I you know if I'm not even close, I'm not gonna dice manipulate. But if I'm kind of
Right.
close, then I will. So I
I don't
feel
know
it.
if you rolled under 10 on overpower against me yet or
I
not.
I've been extremely lucky versus you when I go into overpower. No, that is true. If you go back and watch all our games, I've always had big overpower hits on you. Main phase 2 passed you 4 CP, and I've
All
got
right.
4 cards. Uh,
First bag.
First bag.
I will heal 2. Second bag. I will heal 2.
All right, you skip your um, upkeep income phase.
Oh, yeah, because you put a concuss on me.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. And I'll roll. 1, 2, 3. I will keep a 1, 2, 3. So now, rethinking strategy against Barbarian, I don't think Vex really matters all that much. I think it's much more about controlling your board.
You know who plays Loki a lot? Blunder. And
Oh, really?
yeah, I
Okay.
think Loki's kind of a main of his. I don't know if it's like one of his main, but he played it for a lot, like when I used to watch him on his stream. And
Okay.
he's always been he really loves Confuddle. Like that's his like
Absolutely.
favorite lock in. But
So I'm the same way.
I'm not the one to really I wouldn't consider myself a very good Loki player, so I
No,
can't really
no,
give you
you're
good
fine.
advice.
No, you're fine. I like that's my initial instinct is do that. It's like, well, shit, I can sit here, do damage, and control their board. That's amazing. I love that, especially against a lot of characters. Now there are a lot of workarounds, and where vilify is also very helpful.
I think the way I
Um,
would do it is like your first roll, feel it out. You know, do you have
right,
um you know like do you have that kind of golden setup like 2, 3, 4, 5? Maybe try to go
right.
for the large, right? If that second roll you don't get the large, then maybe you have a confuddle you can or and
Oh yeah. I mean, you can definitely roll for straights and then just fall back into vilify or confuddle. Um,
I mean your
but I
vex
mean, the way
isn't bad. Your vex because your
no,
vex
no,
is
not at
healing
all.
you like too
Right.
as well. Like
Right. Okay. Well, I'll just roll. Second roll.
yeah,
All right. I will do confuddle,
okay. But yeah, if you
and
talk to Blunder, he'll tell you that he thinks Confuddle's like um, the bread and butter of Loki. But
no, I mean honestly, I agree. I think it's these two are the bread and butter. Like, if I could just sit here and rotate back and forth, maybe turn one or turn two, get an antics, but just sit here and go back and forth
yeah.
between confuddle and vilify,
All right.
especially
What do you want to
from behind.
spellbound on my beautiful barbarians board here?
Oh,
Oh,
overpowered.
yeah. After that first turn, yes.
I'll do that, and no, I'm not. God bless. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna do reckless, but you're gonna just end up with a reckless. But I'll do a mighty blow.
Mighty blow. Yeah, I usually roll into a lot of mighty blows. So, and I don't have my upgrade up, so
Right.
I think that's a good
Exactly.
play. If I had the upgrade up, I think probably go for smack. But yeah, no, I think that's a good one because I don't have upgrade.
Yep. And I'll
Oh,
pass.
I gotta roll the defendable. All right.
Oh no, just take the damage, man. Come on.
Heal 2. So
Two, take
take
five.
5 damage. Go to 40. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll pass.
All right. Gain the CP. We're at 5. Draw a card. Let me see. Okay.
What
Let's
kind of lighting do you use for your setup?
good question. I uh I think they call them soft lights or softbox. It's basically a light that either has dimmable control on it or has
Yeah.
like a cover over it that kind of diffuse or dims. It makes it so the light is um it kind of it's like a filter almost, but they're called soft
Yeah.
lights. Like you'll find them in they're usually used in advertisement like for people that are doing like
Because I'm using just my regular lamp, but it has like a bunch of different light settings on it, but it
no,
doesn't get like
I if you
that.
want,
that
I
yeah.
can after the game, I'll message you some of the lights that I bought, and I got them on Amazon. Uh,
Yeah,
if
for
you're,
sure.
yeah, just to give you an idea. But yeah, um, the my camera is not even that great. It's a web camera, but
So I'm
like
wondering,
my overhead's a web camera, and
yeah, I mean, no, you're good. Like your setup is clean. Like it's the best setup
it
I've seen on the
it a lot
server.
of has to do with the lighting. And I
Yeah,
explained to another guy because they asked me the same thing. Um, you could have the best camera in the world, but if you have shitty lighting, it's not going to look that great. So I think if I actually value lighting over the camera. If you ask me, I'll give you a crappy webcam and but you can have a really good light. I would always
Yeah.
pick the light over having a good, camera or whatever. I mean, sure, yeah, good cameras or web cameras are great. But I think it's kind of like they kind of go like to make a good, say you're cooking an apple pie or something, like you got to
Right.
have the whole, combination to make it
Yeah.
nice. Um,
No, I wholeheartedly agree. I just like I kind of try to mess with my lighting here a little bit to kind of like darken it, but it doesn't have that. I think that's the only piece I'm missing is like a real legit kind of like lighting piece. And they could
I
be
mean,
real nice
your set
looking.
looks really good. I bet you if you just bought one like soft light and you put it in a good like kind of position, uh, your your setup would look like you like do it for a living or something. Like you have some
Right.
type of like 20,000 subscriber channel. Um, yeah, no, trust me. And you could buy. They're not like super expensive. Like yeah, they're not cheap, but like I mean, the thing is if you play a lot of Dice Throne or a lot of board games, it's worth the money. I mean, to be able to
Right.
see, because I think when you play, do you look at your video feed or do you look?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Look at
So
mine.
even so, because I do too. Like when I'm doing my whole stuff, I'm just looking at my monitor. I'm not even looking at
Right.
the board right now. I look at my monitor. So yeah, it's even nicer if that's the way you kind of play, just so you can see your yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
offense
Yeah.
roll. Let's
Cool.
go.
Sorry, man. Didn't mean to like go sidebar here, but yeah, it's like, man, you got perfect lighting. I need to get something as close to that as possible.
So we got a 6. You did get my overpowered and my mighty blow.
Woo-hoo.
Keep the 6.
I know. I was feeling so good about the last turn, and then last roll, you get a
2,
overpower.
3. Oof. So we got
You go for it.
2, 3, 4. Um, no, that's not what I want. I guess I gotta go into a freaking smack. Um, or do I? Yeah, yeah. I guess I gotta do that. Damn it! uh, so 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna 6 it for 1 CP to
There it
try to
is.
do reckless.
God bless, and another 15 damage. All right, I can't.
Yep.
I'm sure you're gonna mod it out, but I'm gonna so wild it.
Okay.
I can't take two 15
You're
damages in a
you're
row.
at 0 CP now.
Yeah.
What do you
And
want to? What dice do you want to change your mind?
um I'll change your 5 to a 2.
Okay. So you want me to kind of hit you for a little tiny damage to do something, I
I'm
guess.
I'm okay with that.
Uh, okay,
Over
I'll take a smack 4, defendable.
All right. That is fine with me. I will draw a
Ah,
card.
damn. That was no. That's good for you.
And
So you
I will
take
take 4.
4 down to 35. Main phase 2, 4 CP, 4 cards. Pass to you.
But I can accept spending a so wild to mitigate
No,
11
dude.
damage.
I I think that was the right call. Because you know why? You're not the race. I'm beating you as far as in the race goes. So like, if you took another 15, that's
It's it's hard. That's
yeah.
hard to overcome.
You're gonna be like your back will be seriously against the wall. Like one more big smack from
Right.
Barbarian, you're dead. So
That dadgum barbarian. All right, let's roll. Um, really wish I had the vilify upgrade. That'd be nice
yeah.
because then I could put a spellbound on your overpower. Um,
And Vilify
hmm.
is still a solid
Yeah, it's not
long time.
bad. I want to control your board. I can't have you hitting me for 15 every turn.
Yeah, I feel you.
Um, I will
But
keep a.
Vilify will give you
Or
illusion though.
it is true, and that is key. But who's to say you don't have the status removal? You
Mm-hmm.
know.
That is true. Yeah. Now you got
Um,
antics, gain
I
illusion,
know.
and draw a card.
I mean, that's kind of enticing too. I still need to put. Let me keep a one. No, that didn't go as planned. Oh, Loki, you dirty
So
dog.
I guess a mockery is headed my way.
It is.
Okay.
So it'll be 7 defendable.
Yep. Uh, thick skin. I heal 4. I take 3, I guess. Do you have any responses?
No. Other than my luck is incredibly bad against you.
I mean, um, I I do agree. I will admit I there's rounds where like, it's like RNG Jesus just like goes right on top of my playmat and just points, and then yes, I agree. I get whatever's good for me. But there's some rounds where my luck isn't that great. But no,
Sure.
when it counts, yes, the luck is definitely uh, hitting me all over. Yeah, it's true.
All right. Well, I'll just sell what status effects
Okay.
and I will pass. What is that little white dot?
All right, gain CP, draw a card. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you've got no illusions on you. Okay. Offense roll.
I mean, I definitely want the illusions, but
Oh, wow. Look at that. The game is telling me to get a smack on you. um,
where's
don't
my
think I
phone?
want that on turn 1. Keep the 3 and the 2. Roll again. Well, I guess it's gonna be a smack. Roll this again. Yep. I'll try to lock in smack 8 defendable.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
All right. Tip the scale. All right. I'll draw a card.
Okay.
And I will take 8.
Any responses? Okay.
No, sorry. That was too quick.
All right. Main phase 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 CP, 5 cards. Pass to you.
All right. CP. Card.
So you know where I get shut down though? Against a Shadow Thief. The Shadow Thief with upgraded Cardcopia. Then I can't do this strategy that I'm doing, like just holding my cards.
Oh yeah, because you have to discard
Mm-hmm.
left and right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's annoying as hell.
So I got to be super aggressive against a Shadow Thief, just like throwing all my cards away. I hate it, man, because I don't like to play like that.
No, I feel you. I don't think anybody likes to play against Shadow Thief.
There's another
Boy,
mockery.
yeah, we're not aiming for a mockery. I will. I'll keep a 5.
Oh, you got antics.
Did get antics.
Gotta remember, I mean, it's second roll. Um,
Yeah.
you do have 3, 4, 5. So you almost got your Vex as well. Almost.
Yeah, I just can't take you hitting me 15 every single time. But I do feel you. I like the idea of drawing a card, gaining a bag of tricks, gaining an illusion, but I mean, I can't just sit here and live with the idea that like you can what status affects me or bye or anything like that. I do need to be aware of that possibility. I am going to keep a 4/5.
3, 4, 5, 6. You did get the Vex.
I'll do a vilify.
Oh, Vilify? Sure. So I have more HP. You would deal
So,
7 defendable and gain illusion.
well, I upgraded it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I
So
didn't see
you'll,
that.
yeah,
Okay, so you did this round. You upgraded it. Okay,
that's
I
right.
didn't
That's
even see
right.
that. Oh, you. So the extra upgrade it inflicts a spellbound. Got it. All right. So
Yeah.
where do you want to?
You know
Oh, it
where.
does more damage too. It does 8 defendable. Okay. Uh, no. I mean, it's either reckless or overpowered. Which one do you wanna?
It's going to be over.
Okay. Well,
I feel like your overpower is much easier to hit than your
yeah, that's true.
regular.
So 8 defendable, thick skin, roll 3, and no hearts. Unless
Woo-hoo.
I want to
Oh, yeah.
um
Not this time.
pay 1 CP, not this time.
Okay.
So I take 2.
Okay.
All right.
Second main. Um, do, 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 do. Um, sorry, I was just looking through my discard pile. I'll pass.
Okay. Um oh, and you can't dispel illusion. You can't buy illusions.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, you can? Oh, you
Yeah,
can't
they can be removed.
you can't transfer them.
They just can't be
Oh, got it.
transferred,
Got it. Got it. Got it.
but they
Okay.
can be removed. And so that's the
Here's
main fear as Loki is like, okay, I can spend this time to put out these status effects, but they can.
I'm gonna do 1 CP for get that out of here. So remove your illusion.
Okay.
4
Roll and
CP.
overpower.
All right, 4 CP offense roll. Let's go.
All right.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a reckless right off the rip.
You're
Yes,
oh
I'll try to do a reckless if you have any response.
no, man, you're good.
Okay,
You
15
fucking
defendable.
beat me down, bro.
Just hey, that's the barbarian man. He's just big swinger.
All right. I'll roll my defense,
Mm.
and we'll just leave the spellbound on your
Okay,
overpower.
so that stays there going into next round. Okay. So
And
I'm gonna unless you have a response. Do you have any responses?
actually, you know what? I am. You can take the spellbound off. I'm gonna 6 it,
Okay, I
and
might respond to that.
I'm gonna pull out an illusion.
Uh,
Are you gonna buy it?
I will bye your illusion. So I
All
have
right.
2 CP and bye the illusion.
Puts me down to 12.
Okay. 12. And I'm going to take 4 and go down to 31. Main phase 2 CP. I'm going to sell Crit Bash, go to 3. 3 CP, 2 cards, pass to you.
Okay. The spellbound comes off.
Yep.
Okay. CP card. Oh, now I get that. A little late now.
Oh, helping hand.
No. Um. Now I don't even know what to do because I don't have. I'm gonna die. Um. Okay. I'll just roll.
Okay.
Keep a 1, 3, 4. All right. Here. Huh.
Yeah, I mean, I feel I used when back 6 months ago, I was trying to main Loki.
Yeah.
I did have a period of where like was constantly losing like every single game. Then I think after like my 10th game, I just started winning. And I don't know if I got better or I just got more luckier, but I like to think I got better. But I don't know how
Well,
long you've been
so
playing Loki for.
this is like my fourth game playing as
Yeah, so
well.
I wouldn't be too hard on yourself. Like
Oh no, I'm not.
you're
I'm
still
not.
getting a feel for the character, you know.
Well, it's more or less learning the matchups, and like this is kind of why like I'm doing this process is because I want to just know matchups inside and out, especially for like tournament play.
Yeah.
Because I do
Too
think
bad you're
Loki's
not going to see a barbarian tournament play.
yeah. Well, and I think Loki's kind of undervalued. And same
Yeah.
with Doctor Strange. I think Doctor Strange is a little undervalued too. Now he's a little bit more dependent on what his cards come out, whereas I think Loki has a little bit more ability to kind of like change the game. It's just I'm just trying to like
He's an
play the
excellent control
exactly exactly.
disruptor type hero. Like he
Um,
can really affect certain kind of play styles. Yeah.
right, believable. Um, that really is unbelievable. That's a whiff. I will pass.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean I shouldn't say like this isn't like the fourth game I've ever played as Loki, but it's like the fourth game that I've played recently
Yeah.
because I kind of took a break from Marvel characters for a bit.
A lot of fives.
That is a lot
Let's
of
just
fun.
roll this again. Roll it again. Second roll.
Okay.
Looks like it's another smack.
Smack a bitch
Wait.
up.
Oh, I mean, do I go for a small, large? Or wait, I've got no. Oh no, I don't. I don't. Yeah, we're just whoop. We're gonna be we're gonna be smacking here. Hearts. Okay, whoops. It was a 4, I guess. Uh, yeah, I'll try to do a smack for 6 damage.
Okay. Put it on overpower.
Okay.
I will take 6. Puts me at 6.
Main phase 2, 3 cards, 4 CP past you.
You know, this game I've gotten way fewer bags out.
Yeah. I
Now,
mean,
given
you were like Santa Claus the first game, like
right. But I've also gotten kind of shit cards, or at least bad timing of cards, I should say. Um, Not bad cards, but in the wrong order that you would love to have them, so to speak.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
haven't
I
really had a
also
whole lot.
got, consider this. I dispelled one of your illusions and then I buyed
Yeah,
another one. Like, so like you're also I'm getting extremely lucky in this matchup. I got two of my like get your illusion out of here cards. So
right.
that's pretty lucky as well. Like, I mean, that could have saved you some damage.
For sure. I'm gonna get that out of here, and then I will play take backsies,
Okay.
and I will take back. Oh, I was thinking of the other game. Um, oh, all right. I'll take back six it,
6 it. Sure.
and I'll roll.
Is 6 it? Oh yeah, you can 6 my own dice too. Okay. Yeah.
No, no, I can't. I
Oh, you
can't.
can't?
I
Okay.
can't. No. The main reason why I want six it is
Illusion.
for my.
Yeah. But now I know you got the 6
Right,
it. Yeah.
exactly.
So
But
it's
I also know that you've used what status effects and bye bye, or get that out of here and bye bye.
yep. Okay, man. Well, let's see if
Let's
you
see.
can come the comeback kid here.
I highly doubt it. This is pretty hard to overcome here. Um, but you currently have a spellbound on your overpower.
Yeah. I have 4 CP, 3 cards.
We'll keep a 1, 3, 4. This is two turns in a row I've gone for confuddle and I cannot hit it.
And the game just
This is
like throws some 6s at you, like, here you go.
right.
And then when you want the 6s, it doesn't give it to you.
Absolutely. I mean that's Loki. That's Loki. All right, come on now. There you go. All right, we'll do confuddle.
All right. What do you want to spellbound? Boy, you're
Your
gonna.
smack
Oh wow. Okay.
and your how much does your sturdy blow do?
9.
4? Your
Sturdy
sturdy
blow
blow does.
4. It wouldn't kill you
Oh, okay.
unless I had my attack modifier card in my hand.
True.
Which I'm not saying I do or don't. I'm just saying,
Hint, hint.
No. I'm letting you know because I
No,
don't want
you're
to
good.
like lie to you and be like, but Desgard, you
You're
said
fine.
you can only do 4. And I'm not saying I do have it in my hand. I'm just saying there's a possibility I could do more than 4.
I'll
But
put it on your small straight. It's fine.
okay.
And it's 7 defendable.
Gotcha. Roll defense.
So the reason I did that is because if you hit reckless, all right,
I take
I mean,
7. Do you have any response from this? I rolled my defense. I'm taking 7. Any response?
my response is that you take 7.
Okay. Well, you have attack
Uh,
modifiers in your deck. I don't know.
no, you're good. I'm just being a dick. But with that, I will. I mean, this really doesn't matter. So I'm going to pass, or not pass, sell that,
Okay.
and then pass.
All right. Gain CP. Draw a card. Yep. Let's go offense roll. 5 CP. We're gonna sell smack. Go to 6, but then sell 2 to put 42 down. And 4 CP, 2 cards, offense roll.
Okay.
2 2, 3, 4. Oh, you got my thing. I think we'll just roll again.
Okay.
Oh. Probably shouldn't do this, but I really, yeah, we're gonna do it.
Go for it. Sixes.
Uh,
That's not good.
what? Gosh. Hmm. Hmm. I'm at 24. Do I try again to try to get the? Yeah, what? Let's spend a CP. I probably shouldn't do this. Try again. Roll this.
Okay.
It's a 4.
No, now you have something.
Yeah. Roll this. It's a 1. Okay. Try to lock in Fortitude. Heal 5.
Damn. Heals 5. Wow.
Yep.
Oh, it's upgraded. Okay. Yeah, you're good.
Go to 29. I don't know if that was the correct play, but
I think that was absolutely the correct play.
all right. Your turn.
The only reason why I put the spellbounds where they were is to try to induce any kind of way to make you whiff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna double up.
Sure.
You fucking kidding me with these cards. This is Loki mocking me with these cards right now. Like, if I could only show you what I just got from the double up. Actually, I'm gonna. Well, no, I won't. But I'm gonna show you eventually.
Yeah.
um, pull this over.
You have the vilify. Get the illusion, do some damage. And your vilify is upgraded too, so that's not bad.
Yeah, no, I mean it's definitely helpful.
And you can spellbound my overpowered that you hate so much.
Well, I mean, if you would ever just roll an overpowered for like 6 or less, I might not hate it as much. But I'm pretty sure you average about 15 on overpowered.
I should make a short YouTube clip of me just rolling overpower against you. 15, 16, 17.
It's ridiculousness, man. Do I want to do that or do I want? I feel like. I mean, if you got what status effects, you got what status effects. So I'll do vilify.
Okay.
I'll put a spellbound on your what'd you call it? Overpower.
Okay.
And it'll be 8 defendable.
Healing 4. I would
Naturally.
Any responses?
No.
Okay.
No.
I go down to 25.
Yeah, take that, barbarian. These cards. So funny. All right, I'll pass.
Okay. Can CP draw. Okay. Offense roll.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait, no, it's not
no,
a man. I totally thought you had a regular. It's like, okay.
Yeah. Don't really need a reckless to win, but
It doesn't hurt.
hmm. Guess I could hold for the 5. Maybe hold the 4 the 5. Roll these again. I guess they want another heal here.
Do it.
2. Okay, I do have a mighty blow. Try to lock in a mighty blow.
All right. You got it.
Okay, that's 9 defendable.
Okay. I will roll tip the scale. I will play 6 it to gain an illusion.
Okay.
I will play the first illusion.
All right.
I'm pretty sure this is the first illusion I've got to play this game.
Okay.
Get that.
Far right.
Okay. Success. That's a bummer. You gain a bag of tricks.
Okay.
Sorry, that there. I will play the second illusion. Can you keep up with what card is what?
No, at this point,
Round.
I've lost it. I was paying attention to the one that you were shuffling, and then after like 5 seconds, I'm like, okay, I give up. Let's go again. Far right.
All right. All right. Fail. Hey, hey.
Oh, I
All
got it.
right.
Good
Man
job.
alive.
Main
Okay.
phase. Pass to you for CP2 cards.
Okay. CP card. Every time I look at these cards.
Did you? I think. Oh no, you sixed your. Okay, you didn't
Yeah.
confuddle me. You sixed it. Okay.
Right.
Or spellbound me.
Right. All right. Natty alt, baby. Let's go. Well, there's antics. Yeah, I'll do antics. That's fine.
All right. Gain illusion. Gain a bag for yourself. Draw a card.
You good with it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Illusion. Bag of tricks. Draw a card. I will go ahead and play Vegas, baby. Get 3 CP. And I will pass 3 cards. 5 CP.
Take a bag off. Roll. How do you want to resolve it?
2 damage to you, sir.
Okay. Go down 23. Gain CP. Draw a card. Okay. Offense roll. 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just roll again. What the hell?
Holy hearts. Wants you to heal.
Yep. I think I'm gonna do that.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that's not a bad idea. I mean, you could just
so
wait
I'll try
me
to
out.
lock in fortitude. I'd be healing for 6.
Okay. You got it.
I go to 29.
This game is taking a weird turn. Like,
Um,
I thought you would have killed me like 2 turns
well, you
around.
have an
Seems like
illusion on you, so I gotta be a little bit careful. Three
true.
cards.
True.
Pass to you.
All right. Roll over the bag. I will heal 2. Yes, I will definitely heal 2. I got plenty of CP. Gain a CP. Draw a card. Um, I'm going to play the mini upgrade for 2. And I will play the large strike upgrade for 2.
Rolling in Vegas sure does pay off.
And I'll roll. 2, 3, 3, 5, 6. I do have Bewilder. I like the idea of undefendable, but how long can I really stretch out this game?
Well, Loki's pretty good at it.
He is pretty good at it. Vilify. Will gain a second illusion and deal 8. I'll do Vilify. That's fine.
Okay.
First roll.
What do you want to spellbound?
You're overpower.
Okay.
I'll
8
gain a
incoming,
second.
defendable, thick skin. Oh gosh. Okay. I take 8. Go down
Okay.
21.
I will play Liar Liar
Yep.
for 1. Let's roll 4. And of course, I roll 3 freaking helmets. I will give you a bag of tricks.
Okay.
Unbelievable. 3 helmets on that. Insane. Okay, I will pass with that.
So 1/6 in hand, 1 CP. Okay. All right. Roll from my bag. I guess I take 2. Go to 18, 19.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. CP. All right. Offense roll. What? Oh. My dice. It got jammed and then it came out.
Hey, man. I'll play 6s all day. It's all
Okay.
good.
You're okay with
No,
how that concluded
no,
there?
no,
Okay. I
yeah,
mean,
you're
it
good,
did
dude.
come down and
Oh,
randomize
yeah,
there, so
no, I'm good.
I know you're not supposed to
Um,
like trickle them in, but I did put them all in, and it 2 of them kind of, I don't know what happened.
Hey, that's what I told my wife.
Okay. No, I'm just excited to see actually 2 6s actually appear. Okay. Um. Yeah. Offense roll.
Yeah.
I'm just going to try to close the game out here. Spend 4 CP. Go down to 2.
Okay.
Same season, twice as wild. To try to lock in ultimate.
No, you got it, bro. All I have is a getting paid.
Okay. Yeah, because you have 2 illusions. So
Yeah.
at this point, I just, if I get a ultimate or a crit bash, I can kind of do
You know
damage.
what I that double up that I had, I drew a Vegas baby and a getting paid from it. It's like
Oh,
okay, it does absolutely
that's kind of
nothing
funny.
for
Yeah.
it. Like
Yeah. I
it's
mean,
so low.
I know there was like, I was kind of rolling into hearts because my idea was if I just wait a little bit more and I get lucky with some sixes, I could just go for ultimate to win.
Yeah,
So
for
I was just
sure.
kind of just
And
healing myself and
you
yeah.
were so far ahead, you could have just sat there and healed until you just got anything. But yeah, all my stuff was at the bottom. Twice, like bottom. What is that? One, two, three, four,
So I
five.
had this game against you. Second game I had samesies, twice as wild. Try again. Bye bye, which is really good against Loki. Get that out of there,
Yeah,
which is really good against Loki. Not this time in six. Yeah. So I had a really good draw this game against you. Plus my
good.
rolls were pretty good. Like the first roll at the start, that overpower was sick. That was just like
God bless, dude. All I know is from now on, anytime I play you, I will not let you do overpower. It's every time, like it is a minimum of 15 damage. It feels like
I
against me.
I mean yeah, it's yeah. I definitely overpowered does not like you. It's anyways, man. No, I dude, Loki. I think Loki's one of those characters that, um, if you put in some more time, you're really gonna notice. Like, I think, and I, when I talked about the first game about how I like to kind of like position, um, the illusions and like sometimes I'll see. Here's the thing though, the smart players, they just roll every time to pick the illusion card, and
Yeah,
because I think that is probably the best way to do it, because a lot of people that
yeah,
are good at kind of psyching people out or reading them by doing like pushing one a little bit further or one a little bit back and seeing what type of player they are, and then then they might do it opposite the next time. The problem is, like, if someone's just rolling on a dice, doesn't matter what you do because they're just gonna go by the dice. So I'm one of
yeah.
those players. So like I think that's a negative for you. It's nice when players will actually try to kind of think what when you're picking. Um,
Well, I mean, in all honesty, the way that I try to present it, I try to be robotic about it because, like how you are with the dice rolling, I figure if I don't try to show any kind of anything, then it gets more in their head the more that they do it themselves to themselves, and also leaves me nothing. Like I don't want to sit here and like try to sit here and be like, oh, I got to do it this way, I got to do it that way, whatever. I mean, don't get me wrong, I can feed off of a player, but at the same time, I don't know. I
the
just
Loki mind games, yeah.
right, exactly. I don't know. But I'm definitely gonna be playing Loki a lot here in the future. So I'm gonna learn about certain matchups and the way to because I think with Barbarian, it's not necessarily a great matchup for Loki. Um,
No,
but
well, yeah, I think he has a really nice, well, the ultimate plus the mini alt that can bypass the illusion, and
right,
uh,
I mean,
he
just how much he can hit on certain turns, like with a smart Barbarian player. It, it's you can cuss, you can remove with status removal. There's not really a whole lot. You have different fallback options whenever you upgrade. You can heal.
yeah,
It's hard for
thick skin can stop like bags from going on me.
right
Fortitude
exactly.
can also get them off. So yeah,
And
but I would
then
say Barbarian has probably an advantage against Loki, maybe. Yeah, due to those things. Um, but I don't know. I think Loki is a good hero that can
oh,
definitely
I
do well in the
over
meta.
yeah, I'd agree with that.
And um like the guy that won one of the big tournaments a year and a half ago or 2 years ago, he made Loki and
Oh, really?
Black Widow.
No shit.
Yeah, so I forget I think his name was Blaine or something. And
Huh. Oh,
Um,
is it like Blizzblane? I feel like I've seen like a Blizzblane or something like that.
he there's a video of him on YouTube that he talks about his journey to winning the that championship or the Dice Throne, whatever it's called. But
Okay.
he even said like he said he loved playing Loki during like the I guess the process of going through all the players. He said that a lot of players he felt that he could kind of read them and he would do stuff like this, like just see how one card's a little bit further up.
I like that. Well, that's more of like in-person play. On camera
No,
play,
but yeah, no, I know. What I'm trying to say is he believed that like he could as soon as he kind of felt the player out, he would he you could go watch the video, but he said he would kind of know exactly what the player would probably go based on maybe the first illusion that he did, and then he said that he would get like they would get failures on him like three in a row, and
oh wow.
crazy stuff like that.
Is
Um,
that because he knew what each card was whenever
I
he was
think
presenting
he
them?
would do weird stuff like, and even like sometimes with his hand kind of like hover over one particular
Yeah, right. Well,
like
there is, yeah.
Mind
I
like
games.
do like
yeah.
subconscious things to the player where
I mean,
that
that will
might,
definitely
and
mess with
depending on
people.
that player's kind of mindset he might then on the next illusion use that against them by doing different things. But
Dude, 100%.
yeah,
I
if
could
you
totally
type
see
in
that.
just like I think like Dice Throne Championship, I think you'll probably find his video, and then
Okay.
he talks about playing Loki quite a bit in that video.
Yeah, that
Awesome.
was helpful.
I'll
But I was
definitely
gonna
check
say,
that out.
all analysis aside, though, Ronan, I consider you a Thor main. Is that a wrong saying?
Well, so I would say Thor and Loki right now. Like, I mean,
Well, yeah, but I feel
I
like every time I've played you, Thor has kind of been that guy. You know what I'm saying? That one that you feel the most, I
How,
feel
if
like.
you're a Thor main, how do you feel about his nerf? Are you okay
I'm
with
fine
it?
with it. I'm fine with it. I mean, I'm not happy about his guard break. Honestly, that kind of upsets me the most. But he has cards that make it easier to get it. As long as you get the card draw. The electrokinesis is annoying, but I think it's manageable, and I think it's fair because he was pretty OP. Uh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm not upset about it. Like honestly, I'm trying to work my way to be more of a Loki main, and I would really consider myself more of an Artificer main than anything.
ooh,
Because I I know Artificer in and out, and I've figured out ways to kind of play different matchups differently with them. And honestly, Dozier, you were kind of one of my inspirations behind kind of exploring different tactics after I think it was. I mean, I'm sure you were Treant, so I want to say it was an Artificer Treant game. Um, that or a Coolnick Huntress, Artificer Huntress game is one of those two. I was like, man, I know that Artificer has a way to get around like these slow play healing kind of
yeah.
heroes. And so it kind of introduced me to a way to like kind of explore how to play them. But I'm definitely right now, I am all in on Thor and Loki, and I'm just that's going to be like my main two moving forward until Gambit gets in my hands. Because as soon as
Yeah,
Gambit gets in my hands, I'm all in on Gambit.
he does been look really fun. I think I
We
definitely
should
do a lot of fun.
I should main Rogue and you main Gambit, and then we do our
There we
team
go.
two versus two Rogue and
There
Gambit.
we go. Yeah, yes, sir. Dude, I'm totally down. I honestly, I'm a I was born in the '80s, so I consider myself like a '90s kids with the X-Men cartoon growing up, and Gambit was just always kind of like the coolest character to me, and it always pissed me off how he always got just the shit end of the stick with all the movies and everything.
Yeah,
Uh, but now he's getting some comeuppance finally, um, and
Yeah, and
yeah,
I don't know if you kind of read the comic book lore of him, but he has a very interesting kind of like backstory.
for sure.
Like
Oh, I know all about Gambit. Like I'm a superhero nerd, so I know
yeah,
all about it.
Yeah, I mean, I also like Gambit back in the day. Yeah, I thought I used to collect comics when I was a kid, and
Oh, yeah.
I have a few of the original Gambit. There was a series of Gambit, basically is
Yeah,
his own comic book, and so I've got a few of those. But yeah,
I got those as well. I like them. I dig them.
yeah.
But yeah, I'll be all in on Gambit whenever we all get the X-Men for a while.
When do you guys think
Uh,
that's gonna hit us? Like,
I'm
does
thinking
anybody have a
January.
guess? Yeah,
That
I think you're probably
might guess
right.
in January,
But don't you think they
but
would want to try to get it in before Christmas though?
I mean, I honestly I thought we'd get it in, like, October or November, but it sounded like it keeps getting pushed back. Like, so my hope is January at this moment,
Yeah,
but
I mean,
fuck,
that's
I
kind of
don't
what
know.
everybody said. And
I
all the
kind of
people
think you're
at the
right.
top.
Um, because you know why? If they knew for sure they were gonna get it before Christmas, I think they would probably have announced that. Like,
I
we
100% agree with that.
like the fact
Yeah,
that they're radio silent on that. It kind
yeah.
of appears that's probably gonna be in the new year,
I think
or
there's a lot of complications going on
yeah.
with the Marvel
Because
side
if they knew
of
for
it.
sure they were gonna have it by Christmas, that would be good news for them to like post on
Right.
their website or. And the fact they
For
I
haven't,
think
came out with
I
that
was gonna.
information, I think you're right. I think it's not gonna be here before Christmas,
I think another indication too, though, is the Outcast dropping.
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is really
They're just
awkward
giving
when you
us,
think about it. It's
yeah,
like,
right. They're just giving us something to think about while they're
Right.
fucking.
yeah.
Distract a little bit.
Hey, I love Dice Throne, so
Cool.
I'm hyped
That's
for
cool.
it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we still want the X-Men, you know?
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I'm not
Give
thinking
me
anything.
Deadpool. Like I can't wait to like
Freaking
go to a
Deadpool
ranked
and his
play and
that
see all the Deadpool players like shooting guns in the
his
air and
toy mold. He delayed us,
right.
man. He delayed.
Yeah, for sure. I'm also interested because I mean I know there's the TTS out there with like people that have made like the X-Men things like, and I have a shitty TTS version of the X-Men, and I've never played it. I thought I would, but I never have. Um, but I'm really excited to see like honestly all these characters. So like whenever you look at what's been put out there, they all have pretty amazing things that they can do. Like Iceman and Storm,
Yeah,
Mhm.
like out of
I like
control.
Storm too. I'm a big Storm fan as well.
For sure.
Storm is my favorite female X-Men.
I mean, she's
Well,
badass. I mean, Rogue is also
she is.
badass too.
Yeah, I was gonna say Rogue is definitely up there, but she kind of pissed me off in the X-Men cartoon. In the what is it, 97?
Oh,
I'm,
yeah. I mean,
I'm a little tainted.
I think okay. I don't get me wrong. I think it's cool they brought back the original voice actor for her, but at the same
Yeah,
time, the voice actor is getting older. So it's kind of like
right.
there was like moments
You can
in
tell.
the cartoon that you could tell like that doesn't sound like a very young Rogue,
Right,
like. And
right.
and don't get me wrong. I think the original, or when she did it back in the day, she was awesome. I definitely think she fit the Rogue kind of how you think
Yeah.
Rogue would probably sound. But
Sugar?
honestly, I
Yeah.
think they should
My
have
God.
passed the torch to maybe a younger voice actor. But I don't know. Maybe
Hey, she had to go after the old man Magneto.
yeah.
Yeah, they had to match the voice with the old man. I don't know. I'm just messing around, but uh, I dig it all. I'm super excited to have it. I'm ready for it because we were supposed to have it next month, right? Was the original?
Yeah, it's
Uh,
sad.
but
But
I mean,
I
it's
think when we
okay.
get it in our hands, we're gonna be pretty happy.
We're gonna be super happy with it.
Everybody's gonna be rolling their X-Men dice, and
I know. I was gonna say we're all gonna be playing mirror matches. Like it's it's gonna be nothing but mirror matches. Like how many Deadpools are we gonna face? How many Storms and Icemen?
I
But
I,
at the
I
same time,
yeah.
I'm kind of excited to like see how that all folds into like these current set of characters. 'Cause, I mean, look at this roster that we currently have. I mean, this is about to
You
be a
know what I would
huge
love? I'd love to see like if somehow Dice Zone would have been, um, like at the level of some of the other popular competitive games out there, like where they have like
like MTG.
tournament money and all that kind of stuff.
Well, I thought they did do that.
Yeah, I mean they did, but it was like $150 and like some like kind of item they gave you. But I mean, no, like Magic the Gathering, like how much the players make a lot of money when they win those tournaments.
Well, in all honesty, I think this game will just continue to grow in popularity. It's a fun
Oh,
game
and
for
Flesh and
all
Blood. Are
sorts
you
of
guys
ages.
that's another
Oh, I know.
game
Yeah,
where
I know.
people
Flesh
make a
and
lot
Blood.
of money playing that too. Like it's
Yeah.
it's
So, like this playmat that I have is a TCG called Alpha Clash. It's fairly new, but they're trying to do whatever they can, anything and everything to get
so
up and big.
how are you following how well that game is doing? Like are they
Yeah,
because
yeah,
the market's very competitive. That's the only thing.
it's
Like
fairly
it's so
competitive.
competitive.
Yeah,
It's so there's so many TCGs out there.
but it's the only superhero TCG that's really like legit.
That's PvP,
And-
right?
right, exactly. And so it's kind of got its own little niche, but it's yeah, I mean, it's battling, but they're doing like they just released a tabletop board game that's kind of more it's still PvP. It's called Cosmic Conquest. I would definitely recommend checking it out because they just started a Kickstarter for it like a week ago or 3 or 4 days ago, and it's pretty cool. But I'm much more into like the 1v1. I mean, that's still 1v1 for that, but like the card game side of it. Um, Whereas that's more of a board game, like you're trying to conquer different planets, and your heroes will battle each other on different planets, kind of deal. But like this right here, I can show you. Like they're putting out like their own comic book. Um,
Yeah, you showed me
and,
that. Wow. Yeah. The
and
art is really
like
nice. Like
yeah,
that's
the art's amazing. Like they got like their own like binder. I got like starter kits for it. All this like
and
other
you know what
shit.
I like about that? It's their own unique IP. Like
Exactly.
so, you
Exactly.
know, I always like kind of exploring like a new universe, you know, like something
Right.
that's like different. So
No, I'm like, and I'm totally in on that. And but what was weird is like they.
would
This
you
is kind of
see
why.
would you does it have more of the DC vibe to it or is it kind of like Marvel vibe to it or neither?
It's definitely more gory
So
and
like
more
DC
adult.
kind of like more darker,
Yeah,
grimmer. Okay.
it's definitely more adult.
Yeah. So that's like more DC universe.
Right. Um, because there's like in that comic, like there's pretty gory stuff. Um, but like the only thing that kind of like makes me concerned is that it started like I just learned about this game like 4 or 5 months ago. But it started, I think its very first set release was back in 21, and now they're doing their fourth set release. But they're international, so they do have like things going on in the Philippines and what are some other countries that I've seen? I can't remember off the top of my head, but like they have like big time events going on with that. But at the same time, it's like how many people are showing up to these events, even though it looks like it's very popular. But at the same time, I don't know. I'm the only person in Oklahoma that may be playing this game. you
Do
know.
any of you guys go to like a local kind of game shop?
Well, so that's what like I'm kind of getting to is that with the Discord server that I'm on here
Yeah.
for this game, there was a guy that I played who's like kind of like in with the creators of the game, and he's like, I should apply to be an ambassador for this game because there's nothing in my area for it, and so I did, and they're like, okay, yeah, you can be an ambassador for this game. So they sent me some stuff to take to a LGS, which I did talk to an LGS, and the LGS agreed to kind of like, check it out, let me demo it, and then we can hold events in the future. But yeah, I think I'm in Oklahoma. There's also Texas. Why don't they have anything in Texas? Like that's kind of like was blowing my mind. Is like, how do you have events kind of like up in the Northeast and along the coast? Like they got North Carolina, Pennsylvania, New York, Minnesota, California, Washington, but they don't have anything down really in. They do have a Florida, but they don't have anything like in Texas or Oklahoma or Kansas.
I thought they had with Age of Destruction. I saw there was some Texas events there.
Oh, was there?
Yeah.
Wait. No. You're thinking of Dice Throne.
Oh, Dice
I'm
Throne,
talking
right?
about.
Oh, you're talking about
I'm,
the Clash one.
I'm
Okay.
talking about Alpha Clash. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was no, that whole long tangent was me talking about Alpha Clash. I thought that's what we were talking.
Okay, so
about.
you're no. I assume that now. Yeah. But so you're an ambassador for it.
Right.
With that, did they give you like more kind of like things that are on the horizon and stuff like that through like email or
I mean,
stuff
so
like?
yeah, they give me like spoilers and like other stuff. So they're about to release this coming month in October a new set, their fourth set, and I mean, dude, the art's amazing. Like the art, and that's one thing that like draws me in is like how great this art is.
Yeah,
And
yeah. I think that's what kind of got me into Dice Throne a little bit. Was like I was like, man, that game looks so beautiful. Like
so,
the boards and everything.
like this is my favorite contender. It's War.
Oh wow, yeah, that's cool.
And like he's a harbinger, so he's one of the four horsemen.
I am going to, after I get off with you guys, I'm gonna go watch some of the Alpha Clash.
Yeah,
Just so
I mean it's pretty interesting. I would definitely recommend it. Like it's not nearly as popular as like Dice Throne. I mean, here's like some card sleeves that I just got. And that's one contender. Here's another contender. So their contenders are basically like in NTG what a commander would be.
Yeah.
And so I definitely enjoy it. And it's very similar to like your contender or commander will start out with 25 health or 30 health, and there's just let's see what the cards bring. But I recommend it because I'm a superhero nerd, and so it definitely more or less speaks to me than anything.
Yeah, I think for me, like at this point in my kind of hobby, I guess you would call it, I like at this point in my hobby life, I guess, I'm because my closet is starting to get quite filled up with like card games, board games. So I'm getting to the point where like I'm really I want to make sure whatever I'm bringing into my man cave or my closet that I'm gonna really like fall in love with it and feel like I'm happy with my investment. Because sometimes, I mean, I think we've all from time to time kind of like impulse buyed on like, I think this is, or how many of us maybe supported a Kickstarter because we thought it looked really cool, and then we get it and we're just like, oh, it didn't meet my expectations.
Well, I mean, I will say this: this game is absolutely fun to play. I really enjoy it. My concern is it gonna have the ability to find its place in the market and like
right? You don't want it to die off, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it is like it's the community like that's there is like all in and it's great.
But
and
Ronan, honestly what I think though, like, and it sucks, but it's kind of the truth, is that it could be like one of the best games out there. It could be, right? But the marketing, the buying power, the publisher behind it sounds to me like Alpha Clash is more smaller studio. And
I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say because I don't know.
Look, what do you call the Disney one? Locrana.
Yeah.
Orcana.
Yeah.
I mean, look at all the marketing and the push from Disney and getting that into all the game stores. Like it's like night and
Sure.
day, right? Because
Oh yeah.
um,
Yeah, because I mean, I definitely like I've called local game stores around here, and they know of it, but they aren't like selling it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And so it's like, okay, so I got to push it in my local area to like even like get anything going on. Now I also kind of attribute that to Oklahoma just being like 5 to 10 years behind on everything, but it's I don't know. I mean, you would know better than I would. I see everything that's going on with this company, especially with what they've done with their board game that they came out with, and how they continuously just pump out like new sets, new art, new all sorts of stuff. Uh, I know that they're all in. I just don't know what kind of financial backing and what capability that they have for the next 2 to 3 years to kind of like really get them into that foothold. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Like the hardest thing, like I don't work in this industry, but I've heard from people that kind of have this information, but is that they have to sort of guess when they're doing the distribution. They have to sort of guess like like they have to make a big order, right? And that's usually
Right,
gets done overseas, and they have to take a really good. They have to gamble, right? The people that
right,
print and make the whole uh, batches of thousands of cards, um, they're banking on that they got the right ratio and that when they bring it to the market, it's going to sell. Now,
yeah,
sometimes you have like the opposite effect where they guess the amount and then they bring it to the market and they under did it where they're it's sold out. You can't get it, and so and that's you sometimes see that with a lot of games that kind of initially launch that they didn't
right,
there wasn't enough inventory, but they because where games can kind of go bankrupt or like die is they produce too much and then they bring it to the market and only like one fourth gets bought out and then you have all
yeah,
this product that can't get pushed and then the people selling it don't are the next time it comes around they don't want to buy it because they're like, well, I got left with all this product and I can't sell it, so I don't want to
yeah.
get the
I mean, that
expansion.
makes sense.
So
Yeah,
there's a
I don't
lot of
know.
factors on how games can die, but
Right,
I think you sort of can get the telltale signs. Like, I mean, if you go to a lot of different, say, game stores and just see what people are playing there, right?
right,
Now, if the game is brand new, gotta give a couple points here or there. Like, it's a new kid on the block. But if it's been out for a few years and all you see is this game being played, this game being played. And then if you go to YouTube, are you seeing a lot of like stuff on YouTube about it?
right.
So
There are
like
a
I
lot of
think those are all telltale signs of maybe how well a game's doing or if it's in its death throes or
I
so.
mean, you would know much better than me because I just don't know like what numbers really indicate what. I know that this game has been out for a couple of years, but at the same time, it's still considered very much new.
Yeah.
Um, and I know that they have like world competitions, like they're about to have like they have a pro tour, they have a like amateur tour, they have different tiers of like invitations to like come to like these events and whatnot. I'm not sure. I don't know. Like, cause I'm not really. I've only started playing TCGs like in the last year. And
And
so
you
I'm
and
pretty
you told me you have like kind of a gamer background, right?
right. I'm much more of yeah, video
Like
gamer.
PC gaming and stuff like that.
Right,
Okay.
right, exactly, exactly. And like with playing this, I'm not really exactly sure like what the indicators are. I am pretty concerned about it not being around here in like a
Yeah,
few
of
years.
course.
But at the same time, I don't know. It's a game I enjoy. It's a game that I can actively play on Discord or TTS with other people.
Oh, well, that's a good
And
sign.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they have like honestly, you can go into the workshop and get their board game and play it yourself. And then they also have a website where you can build your own decks without paying any kind of money or anything, and import it into TTS just to play it against somebody else on TTS or with yourself, whatever. That's kind of how I've gone about building my decks. But um, I don't know. The thing that threw me in is one, it's a superhero thing, and two, the art is absolutely legit. And um, so I was kind of like, cool, let's play it, let's check it out. And then I played the game, and I was like, oh yeah, dude, this is good, this is fun. All right, let's see where this goes.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna check it out. Uh, well,
Yeah,
guys, it's been a it's been a good powwow here.
yeah, man.
Uh, definitely
That was a
gonna
good
meet up with
podcast.
you guys. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time with my wife and then go to bed. But yeah, thanks for the games, Ronan, and
Yep,
you
yep.
guys take care.